All right, here we are again with Small Business NOLA Live with Reuben DeTiege. And here I am today with one of my good friends, Miss Trinese Jordan Duplessis.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about God's tears on my window pane too. How are you today?
Oh, Reuben, I'm wonderful, wonderful. It's a blessed day. Thank you for having me on this wonderful show.
Wonderful.
We're going to talk about some great things about this phenomenal play that they can't miss. So we're going to get right into it.
Great. Let's get into this. Let's tell people who are not familiar with Trinese Jordan Duplessis who you are and how did you get to be such a good playwright and director? What was that journey like?
Oh, man, let me tell you, I've been writing since I was a little girl, maybe 10, 11 years old. And the playwriting happened to fall in my lap after Hurricane Katrina. So I was looking for a church home, and I found this church called First Pilgrims Baptist Church under Dr. Reuben Mitchell. And they asked, well, does anybody here know how to do plays? Because the lady that does the plays she's too busy. And I said, well, I'm a writer. Raised my hand, and next thing you know, that's how I got pulled into playwriting. Didn't know I had that gift until I actually sat down and did my first script called Saving Justin. It was about two youths. One was a Christian, one wasn't a Christian, and we did that in a gym in year 2008. So from 2009 to 2018, I've been writing plays. I was a director of drama at First Pilgrims. I did a lot of in between skits, and then the acting didn't come till later either. So I did my first skit at Pilgrims in 2010. I didn't know I can act, So the gifts that I do, the things that I do, it just comes strictly from God.
Great.
So yeah, so basically that's how I got into the playwriting.
Now, you've done several plays. I mean, people talk about Tyler Perry and some of the other people, and they skip my mind. Now, the guy that did some of the other plays they did, but you've been prolific enough. How many plays have you done?
I think this is my 11th play.
11 plays. That's
and
wonderful.
I got about 30 written that are unpublished.
Wow, really?
I got about 30 unpublished. And let me tell you how it starts. It starts from a short story standpoint. I write the short story and then I transfer it to a script, and that's what happens. Yeah, I have a lot of writings that haven't been published. I'm still sitting on a book. And I'm sitting on a movie.
Wow, that's great. I was trying to think of Shelley Garrett. That's what I was trying to think
Yes, and he passed away. Oh my God.
We did?
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know. Wow.
He passed away about 2 months ago.
Oh my
Had liver
God.
cancer, I believe.
Oh my God.
Shelley Garrett was an awesome playwright.
Right.
The barbershop.
Somebody told me from that used to work at the Stanger that he was when he came, he got the red carpet.
Yes, he did.
Everything that he did,
right.
It was top notch. He was a perfectionist.
Right.
And my condolences to his family.
Yeah,
while we understand
great man, great man.
So we did God's Tears on Our Window Pane 1. This is
part two.
Now tell us the story. Tell us what this is about.
I'll tell you. Well, let me start from part one. Part one, we did that in 2014. It's about a couple that come from traumatic backgrounds. Shalitha Burke-Manuel plays Michelle. She's an awesome actress and an awesome singer. She plays Michelle, and Samuel Bowles plays Toby. They come from destructive backgrounds. Toby comes from a background of abuse. His dad was an alcoholic. His dad actually killed his mother. And Shalitha comes from a background of molestation. But they found each other later on in life and got married and tried to make it work. So Michelle found her purpose and she decided to, be with God, meaning that she became a Christian. So her struggle was to get her husband to join her on that road that she was trying to go on. But what happened? They had a little girl named Lily that brought a lot of joy to their life, having their own child. They had their struggle, their financial struggle. You know how it go.
Right.
A young couple, you go through stuff,
right.
Rent and trying to have a job. So I displayed every struggle that they possibly can have. And when they had this little girl named Lily, it brought a light to their house. But what happened, Lily passed on. She had leukemia. So it has a lot of twists and turns. It's not all sad, but part one was a huge hit. We did it at the Carver Theater. We did it in Slidell. Now we have part two. Something happened in the end of part one that you have to come see in part two.
Right.
But let me say this. You don't have to understand part one
to enjoy part two.
Yes, because
right.
what we're going to do, we're going to run the last scene of part one.
To bring you up to date.
Yes,
and
to
then
bring
we're going
you up to date. And we also have DVDs for sale if you want to purchase part one. But I want people to understand you don't have to see part one to understand part two. Because we got live band, we got food. We're going to get to all
Because wait, let me get to that part here. It's dinner theater. And we haven't had.
We're doing dinner theater. Reuben, I'm trying to bring back the old school way.
You know, I remember years ago in Metro they had Beverly Dinner Theater.
Okay.
And you would go see all these, I guess, B-level stars that they had, and you sit there and eat a meal, and then that went away, and it was being supported by, I guess, you know, the other community. But now we have something our own, so you can come there and get a delicious meal and watch some entertainment.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Right.
And it's $40.
So
you're gonna get a live band. I have a lot. Robert Page Jr. is my musical director. He's going to play gospel music. You're going to have gospel singers. Kara Gordon is a recording gospel artist. We have Dino Hanson. He's been in Tyler Perry Plays.
Right. We
have all this star-studded cast that's going to put on a phenomenal show for you and to bring this storyline to you. I want to be in a play. I'm playing one of my favorite characters everybody loves, Mama T.
Oh, Mama T is kind of like your version, I guess. Not your version, but it's like a Michael Medea type of character. Right.
She's got a little more depth to her.
Right.
Meaning that, you know, you can see a real deep spiritual side to her too. But she's going to be the comedic part in the play. They got a lot of comedic parts in the play. It's not all, you know, serious.
Now, Trinese, let me say this to you. How difficult has it got to be for you to be writer, director, and actress? Talk to me about that.
Let me tell you something. We was at rehearsal last night, Reuben, and I said we was going over the lines and everything, and I was so into the scene of my actors because I was enjoying the way they was doing it, and they said, Trinese, your character coming up. I said, oh.
Oh my goodness.
But listen, it's challenging, Reuben, but guess what? I love it. Meaning, I do it well because I love it. I'm not doing it just to say, oh.
This is a passion for you.
Yes, put it like that. It's not saying, I'm not saying, oh, I do this and that to have a big title. No, I do it because it's God gifted me with it. And I love it in this passion. And that's why I've been so successful in doing it because of the love of the art.
Now, Trinese, it's not you saying this, it's me. You've won several awards.
I won one award. For this play called Lighter Together stage play where I played Mama T. That was in New York. We went to New York in 2014. It was a DPI Playwright Awards. It was a Playwright Awards, and I've won that award. I've been nominated for a lot of awards.
Right. Well, maybe that's what I should have said.
Yeah, that's okay. I've been nominated with a lot of stuff, and I just was featured in a magazine in India. So the list goes on. Things are really happening.
I think you are a treasure for New Orleans, and people ought to recognize that. They talk about all these people, Drew Brees and all these other people in New Orleans, but you are a true New Orleans treasure. Now, before I get away, the number is on the screen and the website. Right. Tell them how to get in touch with you, how do they get tickets, and where they should go, cost and everything. Let's talk about that.
Okay, guys. This is my little flyer here. Let me say this. The dinner theater is July 21st and July 22nd at Watson Memorial Family Center of Hope, which is on 4422 St. Charles Avenue. If you want to get tickets, I encourage you to get your tickets early because you cannot purchase dinner theater tickets at the door. Okay, because we have to get those orders in so we'll know how much food to prepare.
Right.
Okay, so if you want to get your tickets, if you want to call us, personally, you can call us at 504-920-0394. Again, that number is 504-920-0394. Or you can purchase your tickets online. The convenience of people that don't live around the city or they're away or you're in Slidell or Covington, you can go online at stageplay.ticketleap.com. Stageplay.ticketleap.com. God's Tears on My Window Pane Part 2, July 21st. July 22nd. You cannot miss this play. This is a treasure play, and I'm not saying it because I wrote it. And Reuben, I just want to say this. I always give credit to God. I say God wrote the script because, you know, at the end of the day, I have to study the lines on the script as well. Right. Even though I wrote it. Right. But I always say God was guiding my hand when I write these scripts.
So let me ask you this, Trinese. Give us a little insight. What's on the future? What's coming up next? What can we expect from you?
Well, whew, I have this movie that's I'm sitting on that I have to get the right team to help me put it together. It's called The Concrete Bed, and it's actually dealing with a doctor that was an atheist from an atheist family. Her lawyer husband was an atheist. Their whole family didn't believe in God, but some miraculous way she believed in God. She began to believe in God, and her husband was objecting to her beliefs, and for some reason she wound up homeless. But I can't tell you the whole story.
Right. Well,
She
I understand.
wound up a prominent doctor that becomes homeless. That's what that story is about. That's going to be phenomenal. That story could go to Hollywood.
Wow, that's great.
All of my stuff can go to Hollywood. Real, I'm just saying, the stuff that I write is real life stuff, and people can relate to it. So all of my stuff is Hollywood material.
Well, that's great. Let's talk about the food a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Now, is there food? I understand you have a new catering company.
Yes, I do.
Is that
My husband and I created a catering. We have a catering business now, and my husband is an awesome, amazing cook, and so am I. And we called it Oratory Catering. It's the first three letters of his name and the first three letters of my name. We're gonna have a phenomenal menu, meaning that you're gonna have different choices. You're gonna get a full course meal. You're gonna get a salad, a soup, your entree, and you're gonna get dessert and drinks for $40. Some of the choices, if you like chicken for the $40, you can get lemon baked chicken. You can get barbecue chicken, or you can get regular baked chicken. Then we have pork. If people that like pork, because everybody doesn't like pork, but if you like pork, you can have pork roast, dressing, mashed potatoes, cream of mushroom soup. We have all those different choices for you. Now, if you want VIP, I didn't mention the VIP.
Well, let's talk about that.
The VIP is a little bit different. The VIP, you actually get served alcohol with that. You get wine, red or white wine. You have more choices of drinks with that. And you also have choices of the seafood. Like people that like stuffed bell pepper is a tradition in New Orleans. People that like stuffed bell peppers, if you like shrimp pasta, if you like catfish, you get more of a seafood choices with the VIP dinner. And you get a special seating in the plate for VIP.
And what is that? What would
it's
that
$50. $50.
Right.
It's only $10,
$10 more. Wow.
It's only $10
And Trinese,
more.
you're getting hot cooked food at this place.
Yes.
Served to you.
Yes.
Oh, this is amazing.
It's $40, $50. Where you gonna
Dude, you
get
spend $40. I take $40 a person if I go either to the movies or go to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, exactly.
So wow, that's
Right.
that's great.
Yeah, and people need to they need to start recognizing local talent more.
I want people to patronize minority businesses and minority entertainment more than they do. They'll come back immediately. And I'll say this on here. I've had people come back to me and say, I said, well, where you going to dinner? I exclusively most times patronize minority businesses.
Yes.
Now I ask people, I say, when last time you been to Duck E. Chase? Oh, that's not the same. Well, how would you know? Oh, Trinese told me. Well, when was the last time Trinese went there?
Yes.
And they'll say, oh, I don't know. Well, why don't you go see for yourself?
Exactly.
Or they'll say this to me, oh, that's a tourist place. Not just white people go there. Well, if they're going in and enjoying it, why would you tell me that? But you go to Applebee's, you go to Fridays, New Orleans hamburger and seafood.
Yeah.
Go patronize Miss Leah.
And I want to put a shout out to Barrel's Catfish.
Right. Oh yeah, they know.
My husband went got my plate.
Well,
babe, I tore it up.
I'm gonna date myself. I used to go to Barrel's Catfish with me and my dad would go there. And it was $3.
Oh, I remember $9.
So
you older than me, so you got it at $3.
But let me tell you why I went. I'm gonna tell you this so we get back on the interview.
Yeah.
This is it. I went there. I'm a kid. Yeah. I want to see the circus. I don't care for the popcorn. And he said, well, what do you mean by that? Billy Barrel, who is that lady Miss Deidre's father, would not fry the catfish till it was ready. So I went there to see that. So what he would do is, I would go, he'd say, show me how, let me see if it's ready. He would take his middle finger and stick it in the grease and pull it out. And I'm like, oh my God. And he pulled it out and he said, see, my finger didn't burn. How do you do that? Then he'd wait a few more minutes and stick it in there, and he would take his hands and lay it out in there. Okay. And I'm like, he touching this stuff. Yeah. That's crazy. But that's what he used to do. Right. So anyway, it was delicious. It's the same menu. It was 2 fillets of bread and a potato salad.
Yeah.
And God bless her for coming back. People, whatever.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
I remember it coming up with my mother.
Yeah, I did. I've worked with your mother, and she's done some training for me and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Miss Terry, how you doing?
Yeah.
So anyway,
yeah.
but in conclusion, let's go ahead and close up now.
Yeah.
They can come see the play. When is the play showing?
July 21st and July 26th.
Wait, hold it up so I can see it.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I got a big poster too.
Okay.
This is my big poster.
Great. July when?
July 21st and July 22nd.
Okay.
And dinner starts at 6:15.
Great.
And as you're eating, before the play starts, Robert Pate and his band will be playing music while you're eating.
That's wonderful.
So the music's gonna be played throughout the play, and the play starts at 7 o'clock. Sunday is early. Okay.
It's a matinee.
Yes, a matinee 4:15, and showtime is at 5 o'clock.
Great.
So we're gonna give. So even if you guys are still eating, we're not gonna make you stop eating when the play starts. So you still can be eating while you're watching the play. This is the kind of entertainment that I believe in and that I want people to experience.
Mr. Trinese, we gotta get you a building.
Hallelujah, I need one.
I know.
That's been on my heart for years to have my own venue. So I don't have to pay nobody no more.
Right. I'm gonna put the telephone number back up again.
Sure.
And it's 504 920 0394. And you can go to stageplay.ticketleap.com
to get your tickets or call us,
And before we go, let's throw out a plug for if they need some catering, they can go to.
Oh, sure. If y'all need some catering, oratory catering, we are here. Call us at that same number, 504-920-0394. We deliver, and we do most of our work on the weekends. So, a lot of you, evenings and weekends, if you guys want a hot plate, we are here. And you, Reuben, you didn't see some of them plates.
Oh, I have. Yes, ma'am. It looks like I call him Chef Orion.
Yeah, Chef Orion, yeah.
You know what? I hear you talk about that gumbo all the time. I got to get a taste of that. He can do that, huh?
Yeah,
Now, we're going to get that in, and let's talk about Crescent City Radio right quick.
Oh, sure. Well, guys, as you know, those of you who are watching me on my Facebook, and those of you who don't know, that I do have a radio show called Real Talk with Trinese. I've been on the air for 6 months.
Great.
And I come on every Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time to 11 a.m. And you can listen online at www.crescentcityradio.com, or you can watch me live on my Facebook page. And those of you who want to start following me, you can simply just put in Trinese J. Duplessis, follow my artist page, or I got about 8 pages, Reuben. But but you can always catch me live on those pages. We talk about everything, Reuben, real life, and I know you probably caught some of my episodes.
I do. I catch them all the time. I'll come on and be a guest. Let's talk about small business.
Yeah, small business, and we patronize small businesses as well. So.
And I'm forgetting one thing. You got a TV show.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I do.
This is the Jamaican show with the Jamaican lady. I forgot to make that thing.
Somebody else called me that. Who called me that? You ain't nothing but a Jamaican. These doggone jobs.
Tell them about the show right quick.
Okay, I have my TV show is called the Trinese Duplessis Show, and what I'm trying to do with that show, I had a show called Hope for the Day for 8 years, and now it's called the Trinese Duplessis Show, where we try to do cabaret skits, Flip Wilson, Dave Chappelle, comedies, drama, all that, and that comes on every Sunday on Cox 76.
New Orleans.
Cox, New Orleans.
Right.
76 at 11:30 a.m. and 11 p.m. every Sunday. However, you can still watch my shows on YouTube because I upload the videos on YouTube. Those who don't live in New Orleans, you can see
them on there, right?
Yeah, and you can follow me on YouTube at Trinese J. Duplessis and watch a lot of my work on there as well.
And if you see Trinese's stuff on there and do like I do, I share her stuff. So please help us build a community by sharing. It's not but one click. So share it on your page so people can see it. And I'm sure she'll do the same back for you.
Sure, I don't mind sharing. Sharing is caring.
That's what we got to do. We got to help each other.
Trinese. Even if you can't sit in the audience and you're away, sharing is caring. You never know who see that, and we never know who needs our products, our work.
Right.
We can't be selfish with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you may not need that particular ministry, but somebody else on your friend list may need it.
You're absolutely right.
Yes.
Trinese Jordan Duplessis. Thanks for coming
Reuben.
on. We're gonna keep pushing this stuff out here and till people get the message and go see her wonderful play.
Yes.
Follow her, and I'm sure you're gonna be not only entertained but informed.
Yes.
And we will be seeing you next week. We will come through there, and we're gonna probably see if I can get some SBN personalities to come out and do some interviews with some of the stars and whatever next week.
That'll be a blessing.
That would be good. All right, thank y'all again for watching Small Business NOLA Live with Reuben DeTiege, and I got Trinese Duplessis here, and we'll see her next week at our plate. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Reuben.
You're welcome.